Hi, Torians. How are you today? So, we're really looking forward to giving you your bonus September messages from the spirit realm. And so, to those of you who are coming back to our channel, lovely to see you again. If you are new, you're so very welcome. And if this resonates with you today, well, we'll be very, very pleased about that. My name is Linda, and remember that these are bonus readings for September. If this does not resonate with you, then check your moon and rising, because that could. Some of you will find that some of the reading resonates, the rest doesn't. So please just let it go, because it's probably meant for another Taurus that's watching. So let's start, shall we? Let's see what Spirit would like to say to you, Taurus, for your September bonus reading. And I hope that you are all feeling well. And we're finally in September, and we no longer have a Mercury retrograde, which is really good. So, Taurus, let's have a look. So let's have a little look. Okay, since my deck's upside down, I'll turn it over. Okay, so Taurus, the very first message that I'm receiving here for you is the Three of Swords. Try not to get the light on that. Taurus, the Three of Swords looks awful, doesn't it? It really does look rather vicious, doesn't it? Three swords through a heart. Look, this can mean many things. It can mean that some of you, maybe you've been going through very difficult times that has been a little bit emotional for you, more than a little bit. You could have been going through some stress and strife with work, with life, with people, or even with your health. And so this is not just about relationships. In fact, it may have nothing to do with the relationship you're in at the moment, because it does show other meanings to it. Let's put it that way. It can mean other difficulties. But let's have a look and see what else comes up, because we'll see what comes up underneath it. Aha. See, the very first card that I put out was this one. And then the stories going around, and then underneath it we have very different story altogether. So this is all about celebration. This is about family and celebration and good, really happy times. I mean, next to the Three of Hearts, we have got a whole new beginning, and that is why I know that this Three of Hearts is not in your present life, but is actually something you've been going through. It's certainly not in your future. And Taurus, even if you are still recovering a little bit from this, it's well and truly, I'm being told to say to you that this is well and truly just about faded away. So that's good news as far as we're concerned, isn't it? Well, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Of course, Pentacles is about our finances and our stability. We see some really great opportunities here, don't we? The aces are the start of something, an offering of some kind, beginnings. They're very, very positive. And the Pentacles is, of course, all about, opportunity. This is all about opportunity for finances. So the aces are opportunity. And there's a little path here. And then there's this beautiful archway. And I always look at this archway and I can't resist saying, well, it looks like a horseshoe, doesn't it? Looks like a lucky horseshoe if it was upside down. So what I see here is I see recovery, whatever it is you've been going through. I see recovery leading to a whole new beginning and a fresh start. Taurus, this can sometimes represent your finances too, because it is sitting next to finances. And so it is possible some of you have been going through some very difficult financial situations as well. But as Spirit said, this is now fading away. So that's a very good message from him. And so now it's a time of, you know, uh, maybe you're a little bit emotional about what you're going through at the moment. Maybe you're feeling that the changes that maybe are coming or the changes that you need to make, maybe you're feeling a little bit unsure. But this is about trusting your intuition. This is about focusing on the positive. She is the Queen of Cups. So this is, cups are water. They are love, and they're all about your emotions. And so, yeah, okay, she looks a little bit forlorn there, but Taurus, this is all about trusting your intuition. The water signs are highly intuitive, all of the water signs. And so what I want to say to you is, that just to have trust in what is feeling right for you at the moment when it comes to the decisions that are around you. Because I know that there are decisions here, there are decisions around you that you are contemplating on. If you look at her, she's really thinking. She's looking down and she's really evaluating. So Taurus, maybe there's a need to evaluate, a need to put a lot of thought into what you're feeling at this stage in your life, what you know that you need to do. Look, we do have celebration. And this is what she's wanting. This is what you want, isn't it? You think she's thinking of positive changes to bring positive things into her life. There are times, Taurus, when we have to move on. There are times when we have to move on. Again, even though these are swords, we've got a lot of water in this story here. And water is emotions. It is, it's movement. And what you've been going through has been very difficult. I had a similar reading for one of the other star signs. Had a very similar story as this too. One of the other star signs in the bonus September ones, and I know that that star sign, I can't remember which one it is, also had this story about going from very difficult times. But that reading focused a lot on health issues. So maybe you've been going through health issues too, but they were going through very difficult times, and then they were told by Spirit, those times are over. You're now moving away from that, and you're now heading into calmer seas. Swords, of course, are stress and strife, but Taurus swords are also about your mindset, how you're thinking about things, what you're contemplating. Could be emotional, but it could also be a difficult time, Taurus, at the moment for you to make these decisions. Maybe you're finding it hard, to get that balance. And of course, when we look at the Seven of Cups, well, this is I'm not really quite sure which way to go. Because this is about having options. This is about a decision. You're making a decision because there are various options that you could go. There's a few roads you could go down. And so what Spirit is saying to you here is that not to rush in here. What Spirit is saying is that they'd like you to just take your time, heading into these much calmer waters, and also getting everything organised in the mindset. Getting everything organised up here, knowing what you're going to do, having positive thoughts, and also I'm being told to say to you, Taurus, putting plans into place. It's important now that you start putting plans into place. I love this message here. I love this message. It is a celebration card. It is a celebration card. And some of you could be celebrating all sorts of things, happy times, new babies coming in, pregnancies, engagements, weddings, all sorts of things. This is a happy card. But it is sitting next to this movement. So it is possible that for some Tauruses at this initial stage in your life, you have been going through a lot, and unfortunately, it has upset the happy. It's hard to be happy. It's hard for you because it's like, well, the happy days that they're not here at the moment. So this can also be a situation where your happiness is still very much like the scales of justice. You're weighing things up, and it's not all in balance. And so you feel so that you can be happy, so that you can be happier in the future. You're saying, well, I'm going to be happy. I know I need to move forward. I need to move forward. And it hasn't been easy because I've had to decide. And some of you Taurians, you're still in two minds as to when you get to the end of this journey, you're still asking yourself, I hope I've made the right choice. I hope I've made the right choice. And but the one cup that is really jumping up at me is the horseshoe. That's jumping out at me crazy. And remember what I said about that one being a horseshoe upside down? I just feel that this is a lucky time where it's a lucky choice, a lucky decision, and the right one, that it's the right one for you at the moment, Taurus. That's what I'm feeling. That is exactly what I'm feeling. Now, what else would you like to say to Taurus, please, for their September bonuses? Uh, Thank you so much. Could you please give our Taurians a little bit more? Thank you. A little bit more guidance, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, that's just okay. If I just the one is enough. Okay. She would like me to take the top one though. So what has she given you? Oh, lovely. Look, Taurus, the Empress is all about the sowing of seeds, new beginnings, fresh start. This is the little Angora rabbit. This is the animal deck, the animal tarot, which I really do love. Even though they use animals as photos, the little messages at the bottom really are quite nice because it's time to hop into action, use your natural creativity to bring forth prosperity and success, a big part in your life. Now, the Empress, she's all about again sowing of seeds. The Empress is also about it can be about babies coming into the family. It can mean pregnancies. It can also mean the beginning of something new. And so what we're looking at here is, the beginning of something new. This is the sowing of seeds. My guide has just stepped in again and he's asking me to say, Taurus, please remember what we sow, we reap. He's just saying to you, what we sow, we reap. So Taurus, make sure that at this stage, whatever it is you're going through, try very hard to stay positive and to stay in good harmony within. Because this is a very positive message. This really is a very positive message. But I have got, next to this, we have got the Five of Swords. And so the Five of Swords is a little bit like a tug of war with someone or in a situation. So your current path isn't leading you towards a happy as possible outcome. So that's why, you're a little bit unsure when it comes to the decisions. You're still not 100% sure. So why not change it? Why not choose something else for us? If you're not 100% with what you've chosen, I'm being told to say to you, it's never too late to turn back. It's never too late to turn back, and he also says it's never too late to turn around. Um, so why not change it? Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. So this is also about, be careful, Taurus, that because this is a little bit of a tug of war here. This can also be a tug of war with mindset, with between you and somebody else, okay? Because winter is swords. So in the tarot, the plain tarot, the this is somebody who's got this. He's standing there holding the swords, but there's two swords on the ground, and there's two people walking away. And so, what we have to remember is that it's how we win the argument that's important, of course. And that's why this message is, always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. So this is just saying that, you don't have to be a part of the battle, is what Spirit is saying to you. You don't have to be a part of the battle. And so sometimes, Taurus, it's not a bad idea to just let it go if you can. Let it go if you can. And that could have something to do with the fact that you have had to detach from or step back from a stressful or unhappy situation and just go your own way. Some of you may have had to do that. You've been through this, you've been going through this bit of a battle. And it could be family battles, it could be work battles, and you've just realised that you just want to move away and you just want to start fresh. You just want to, create your own path or walk your own path, walk your own path. And it is still, something that it's a little bit emotional, but it's also important. It's an important decision. And so we must trust our intuition. We must trust it because our intuition is everything. And the Empress is so intuitive. She's highly intuitive. And she's the big sower of seeds as well, beginnings and fresh starts. And she's also about that. So there's a lot of positive change that maybe you need to do. Maybe you need to take positive changes. Maybe you need to make positive changes. But make sure that, you make sure that you're 100% sure on the way that you go. If you're not uncertain, Spirit said, that take your time here because Taurus, I feel that this is my guide is saying this is something that maybe you haven't done before. For some of you, you may not have done this before. So it's very new. It's a new journey. And also for others, he is saying that some of you have been there before. And so those of you who have been through the situation that you're going through at the moment, like if it's deja vu, then you've learnt from the past about what not to do this time around. That's what he's saying. So this is a very important time. And September's a very good month. Taurus, September's a very good month to make changes. And, Taurus, I have no idea what message you got in your first September reading message. I'm not sure because I can't remember because I do such a lot. So I don't remember what you got in your first September message and whether or not this is resonating with any of that. So, but I'm sure that this is very, very important. These messages today in relation to what also came through for you in the first September reading. So I want to just ask Spirit for because we've got a few cards here that are very much walking on a new path, And so when we open the door to a new path, can we please have a message for Taurus, please, with their bonus reading? Thank you so much. I'll just get a message for them with their letting go. Thank you. Let's see what Spirit wants to say, what she wants to give you. Okay. So then I'm taking this one too because as I picked up the thing, I hit the corner of the computer. This one was also sitting there. So I've got two messages for us from the Letting Go deck. So the Letting Go by David Hawkins, which is a really lovely deck. So you've been given two messages to us. Our higher self, which we might say is the composite of our higher feelings, has almost unlimited capabilities. These are lovely photos. It can create employment opportunities. It has the power to create the opportunity for loving relationships, financial opportunities, and physical healing. Oh, physical healing, physical healing. That is a very beautiful message. This is all about your higher self, your higher self. This is about your mind. This is about, our higher self, which we might say is the composite of our higher feelings, has almost unlimited capabilities. And so this is all about, it can create employment, has the power to the opportunity to create loving relationships, financial opportunities, and physical healing. And the healing side of it is all about being very positive. And if you're healing from something, is to affirm, I'm so grateful for the healing that my body is enjoying now. Now, I'm so grateful for the abundant healing coming my way each day. These are the things you say to yourself to keep yourself healing. Everyone in our life is acting as a mirror. They are reflecting back to us what we have failed to acknowledge. That's very true, within ourselves. They are forcing us to look at what needs to be addressed, what aspect of our smaller self needs to be relinquished. And so sometimes, what that is saying is that well, if we're nasty to somebody, they could be nasty back, and then we'll know how they feel. Or how we feel, and that's maybe how we made them feel. That's just an example. And so we have to be aware that everything we do put out, this is more of putting out. This is more about reaping. What you sow, so you shall reap. And that's what that's all about. And so it's all about. This is all about this tug of war that you may be having, you may be going through. And there's two dogs here, so Taurus, it's very likely that you'll go through a little bit of a tug of war, a little bit of a mental battle maybe with somebody in your life at the moment. And so remember, you got that message about, always maintain integrity and compassion, and that's about seeing the other person's point of view, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. So it's saying, yes, look, be aware. Don't, you be cautious. I feel this is a very important message for you at the moment. Be cautious about others around you, because if you're getting a feeling that there's something not quite right, then you're probably right. So be cautious. That's just going to protect you from maybe not being taken for a fool, or somebody, making, creating issues that are not good for you, or not good for anybody. So keep your, spirit is saying to you, keep your ears and eyes open, especially your ears, he's saying. Listen, listen. You don't always have to believe everything somebody says too, Taurus. Sometimes we need to find out for ourselves. So he wants you to look into things carefully this month. He's asking you to check out all your options here. look before you leap. Another saying he's coming out with, look before you leap, but just check all your options. There could be lots of different options and different ways of going around things, and try not to allow your emotions lead you. So rather listen to your head, not your heart. That's another one too that you need to remember, because this is all emotion. She's very intuitive. She's very emotional. So towards the end, we go through emotional climax. Your instincts are, you're trying to work it out. So follow your head with this, and not your heart. There are other times to follow your heart, and this is not a love reading. So what I would like to do, Taurus, is ask Spirit now, if they wouldn't mind, just giving you a bit of a message with the numbers deck. As you know, if you've watched us before, you know that we love to call upon Spirit for a numbers message, because very often the numbers card it just confirms everything that we've just been talking about. So it's like a confirmation, really. So can we please have a message for Taurus, please? Thank you. Well, thank you so much. And so let's have a look at. Oh, you've got 88. Gratitude. I think we talked about gratitude, didn't we, just a moment ago? You are now a vessel of abundance and prosperity, overflowing with the gift of the universe. Cultivate gratitude in your heart, for it is the fertile soil that nurtures the seeds of bliss. Remember, we were saying about what you put out, the seeds, sowing of, by the way, the sowing of seeds, wasn't it? The Empress is the sowing of seeds, and so this too. So, the Empress is the sowing of seeds. This is the sowing of seeds of something new, something exciting. For that nurtures the seeds of bliss. Remember, a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles, a sacred invitation to the riches of blessings. And so, remember, we were saying before about the affirmations. Thank you for the health that is coming my way. I'm grateful for this, and I'm grateful for that. The affirmations, Taurus, are so very powerful. They really are. I use them every day myself, so I practice what Spirit teaches, and I know that they keep me in a state of abundance. They really do keep me in a state of. And when I say abundance, I'm talking about my health and just happiness around me. I'm not talking about finances here. Abundance is many things. I'm just one of these people that have learned that over the years that the spirit realm will bring me abundance in whatever I need at the time. They will bring the abundance in for what I need at the time. I leave it to them. They know what my life is and what I need and what is necessary. And sometimes it's good to just say thank you so much to the universe for the abundance that is coming my way. And wait and see what you get. You wait and see what you get, because you'd be surprised. Now, 88 is a very what eights are abundance, and I'm one of these people. I have a lot of 3 8s. I have triple eight in my phone, my wherever I can put triple eight in. That's what I do. I have done it for many years, a long time, because I studied feng shui many years ago, and eight's one of those powerful numbers. And so I always try and get as many eights in anything that I have to create a number. And let's read what 88 says to you in the book that I follow. Great abundance is yours. Prosperity is flowing to you in ever increasing amounts. Feel grateful and be sure to pass along the flow to others as you feel guided. And that is sharing yourself, sharing your happiness, with others, and sharing your joy, shining your light, being a light to others as well, Taurus. So this has been an interesting little bonus reading, hasn't it? It's got a lot of different areas for you at the moment. So I sincerely hope we have given you some guidance on the situation that you're going through at the moment, all you lovely Taurians. Remember, this is just a general reading, and some of this will resonate, some won't. So let it go what doesn't, because it will resonate with the other Taurians watching. If you would like to give us a tick, uh, a like, we would love that because it does help our channel. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much. For those of you who feel that they would like to get notifications on all the other work we do on YouTube, well, maybe you'd like to join us and become a subscriber, which again we would be very, very grateful for. If you do decide to do that, don't forget to click on the little bell, and click on all. That way you will receive all of the different videos that we put out regularly. And so until the next time, Taurus, thank you so much for spending this time with us today. We've enjoyed your company, and we really do look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye for now.